Baseball on tap from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the Phillies and the Red Sox, and it comes your way next. Nighttime skies falling over Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as longtime skipper Charlie Manuel has them lined up this way. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. Fenway Park's all ready to go as leadoff man Jimmy Rollins makes his way in to get this one underway. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. In there, a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Ben Revere will be the batter. And that misses for ball one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
And I think the Phillies really upgraded when they picked up this guy Revere from Minnesota. Not only can he hit, but he's also a heck of a base stealer, so don't be surprised if they put him in motion here.
So a runner on first with one out now, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Little early on the curveball there as this is hit in the air to right field. There to play it is Victorino, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. They'll match up against the man with both a no-hitter and a perfect game on his ledger, the 2010 National League Cy Young Award winner, Roy Halladay. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Dustin Pedroia will get his first shot at it here. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
No one out with a runner at second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away. Will Middlebrooks will get his first opportunity now. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. From the stretch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. A man at third with one away. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
David Ortiz will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 now from Halladay. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Halladay goes full now. It's 3-2. Two out, nobody on. The 3-2 home from Halladay. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Howard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Michael Young will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And the 0-1's a ground ball for Pedroia at second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Delman Young. First pitch coming. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And Young is aboard. That's a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
John Mayberry will step in now.
Designated hitter, John Mayberry Jr.
This just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and that's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Dominic Brown will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Dominic Brown.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
He's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One on its way from Lester. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Two on here with one man out, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Jimmy Rollins. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now Lester's 0-1. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it to Drew for one? On to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the one out.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Ben Revere will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Mike Napoli will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Ball 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. You know, this guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
So one away here with the bases empty, and here's the powerful Johnny Gomes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And that's cut on and missed by Gomes, and he's in danger now, down 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Good eye there from Gomes as the count goes to 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You know, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Shane Victorino to get his first chance now, trying to get something started with two away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball from Halladay there. It's 0-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Here's the swing and a chance for Howard over at first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. A good inning there for Halladay, and it remains a 2-1 ball game. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. Fouled straight back. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ryan Howard will try it again. He flew out his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. One and one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now Lester deals the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Fouled back. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches, and he was rewarded.
Delman Young will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A look at Young, now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. He's set. Now the pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Jared Saltalamacchia makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's Halliday's first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Two and 1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And 1 away now here in the Boston third.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball. Drew waiting, the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw to first is going to be in time to get Drew, and there are 2 away. Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. First pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. John Mayberry will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
Cat-like out there on the mound. How about that for fielding the position? Not often do you see a pitcher making the defensive play of the game, but I think so far in this one, that's it.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in. He singled his first time around. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, not his most fluid swing there. You could see he wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque there, and this is an easy play out in center field.
Dominic Brown will stand in. A base hit his first time around. In there, 0-1.
And whether you wanted to or not, when the 2 guys in front of you make first pitch outs, you have to be taken.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he cracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-0 from Halladay. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. One pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw on to first by Young in time for the out. Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. I mean, this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Mike Napoli will dig in now, the starting catcher on last season's AL All-Star team. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. Oh, he took a big swing there as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory at first. And no one will get this one. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Red Sox leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And Saltalamacchia able to prevent the bunt single there as the good throw gets him at first.
Yeah, I know this guy likes to use his speed, but I think he's playing right into the hands of the defense here. On the first pitch, they're already thinking that this might happen, so there's no element of surprise, and they wind up throwing him out.
Ben Revere will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, means that you've got him off balance, and he's been able to mix things up all night long.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Ryan Howard will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. in the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there, 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Red Sox 1. Johnny Gomes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. This for Utley at second. Utley is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here's the versatile outfielder Shane Victorino. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And this is taken by Victorino to even the count at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Tried to wait out the curveball here as he pulls it in the air down the line in right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Down the line, but this will kick foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And the throw is too strong as it's over the head of Howard.
And remember here, on a ball that's out of play, the rule states that a runner gets the base he was running to plus one more. So that's going to allow him to come all the way in to score.
Stephen Drew will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Lays off 1-0. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. So bases are empty here with two gone. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he gets ahead 0-1. In tight here, maybe not by much, but it's 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
The 1-2 now from Halladay. Fouled straight back. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Philly error, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. Michael Young will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Delman Young. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a called strike 2 as he's pounding the knees here. Now here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. John Mayberry will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul, 2-1. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Hard hit down the line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Fouled back. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Ellsbury has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 3-2. Dustin Pedroia will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Hit hard, but foul. And Halladay goes full now. It's 3-2. Now here's the pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Will Middlebrooks will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
So far, it's almost like these guys have been winning with smoke and mirrors. Even after this base hit, they're still being out hit by 4, yet they're on top where it counts on the scoreboard.
David Ortiz will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-0 now to Ortiz. Hit on the ground towards first. And this will be a base hit for Ortiz. Throw into third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone. Here comes Charlie Manuel up out of the Philly dugout, and that will bring about the end of the evening for Roy Halladay. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Michael Stutz will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Mike Napoli will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Catch made shy of the track for the second out, but that should get the job done. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the powerful Johnny Gomes. Ortiz, the runner at first. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Revere retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ben Revere will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. There to play it is Victorino, and that's out number 2. Chase Utley will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
Yeah, you'd like to think he had one more big pitch here to get him out of the inning and then call it a night, but he's having a hard time finding the strike zone right now.
Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there, just right out over the heart of the plate. He doesn't miss it.
Ryan Howard will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer, so don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Over to first now is Napoli, and that retires the side. One for the Phils, and it comes courtesy of this home run by Chase Utley. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Phillies 3. Shane Victorino will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
To the shortstop, Rollins. And Rollins will throw him out, one away. So with one away in the inning, here's Jared Saltalamacchia. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off, too.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Runner at second, one away. And standing in is the shortstop, Stephen Drew. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Revere gets it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hard hit towards center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a chance to make this a pretty big inning. One run will come in to score on the double, and now there are 2 more potential runs out there in second and third with still only 1 out.
Mike Adams will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Dustin Pedroia will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Will Middlebrooks will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
David Ortiz will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Utley for 1. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 6-3. Koji Wahara will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Michael Young can get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Victorino is going to have room as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there.
Yeah, and when you look at the Red Sox, it was their bullpen that was a big part of their struggles last year. So getting a guy like Koji could help take a big step forward in that regard. You saw that ERA from just a minute ago, 1.75, and that's just downright nasty. And it doesn't hurt that they got him from an AL East rival either.
I'm feeling good about this one.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Delman Young comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lined and caught it short by Drew as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. John Mayberry will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
The 2-2 coming. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mike Napoli will start things out on the other side. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-3. Justin DeFreitas is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Justin DeFreitas.
And there is Mike Napoli. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. So growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Johnny Gomes will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is on the ground for Utley, could be 2. Rollins over to Howard, and indeed they get them both. Shane Victorino will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, look at this. And he will flip it to the pitcher covering. A sensational play. That'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ninth inning save situation on the books as they'll turn it over now to the closer, Joel Hanrahan. Carlos Ruiz will be the man starting things out in the 9th as they square up against Hanrahan. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Dominic Brown will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
One out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fouled back. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Jimmy Rollins is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch, and that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Not close. It's 2-0.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, good job there by the former Pirate closer as the new Red Sox closer comes in to finish this one off.
Guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the gang, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 13, the show. For more, as always, head to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 6-3. Good night from Fenway.